Good morning. It's a beautiful Monday here as we're celebrating President's Day, George Washington's birthday, and we remember the faith that man had. One of my favorite images of George Washington is when he's in a snowy woods, kneeling beside his standing horse. He's on one knee and he's got his head bowed like this, and his intent and his focus is to bring honor to Jesus Christ and to be faithful in the administration of his current duties as a leader. As we're listening to the Apostle Paul write to the church in Corinth, he goes on to say, "Do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but only one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may win. Everyone who competes in the games exercises self-control in all things. They do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable." He's saying, look at the Olympic athletes in that culture that was very prevalent. And he says, they exercise self-discipline in how they sleep, how they eat, how they exercise. Everything they do is focused on winning the race, winning the game. And they practice this self-discipline. They work out, they exercise, they eat the right foods, they go the right places, they sleep at the right amount of time. They practice this self-discipline in all the areas of their life so that they can win a victor's crown made out of leaves and branches, which in a few days, the leaves are going to dry up and fall off. If they're especially well cared for, set up maybe in a box or protected, that wreath, that crown, might last for a while, but it's not going to last for long. And Paul says, we are in a race for an everlasting crown. So you run to win. Run in this race, and in this particular race, it's not only the first to cross the finish line. His name is Jesus. But it's everyone who crosses the finish line faithfully behind him. You run in such a way to win. Finish the race. Because we do this not to gain a wreath or a crown that's going to fade away and be tossed in the trash. We run this race to win the everlasting, eternal crown of glory that will never fade away. So, run with discipline. An athlete wants that big can of soda or that great big brownie sitting on the plate. An athlete wants this. His body wants that. But his mind says, no, we have a greater prize ahead of us. We're going to win that race. So I'm going to say no to this brownie, and I'm going to say no to that soda, and I'm going to say no to oversleeping or not sleeping enough. I'm going to go the right places and do the right things so that I can win that crown. I can win that race. Well, the Christian has a similar attitude, but for a much grander prize. So let's run today with self-discipline, with endurance, and finish this race because God loves you, and we love you too.